Joined now by John Cook and Harper Murray. John, tell us about the emotion throughout the reception that you got here on the court.
I was thinking I'd be really cool and just come out here and people would clap and, but man, I could feel the energy and I don't know, I got a little choked up, so it made me feel really good. And these people, look at this crowd they have tonight. This is unreal. And so just to be a part of it is really cool, and I think people appreciate the connection with Nebraska Volleyball, so it was awesome.
Harper, what did it mean for you to see that for Cook and just the reception that he got?
He always says he's not going to cry, and then he always does. But it was adorable. They asked me and Bergen to walk him out, and it was really special, so I'm glad we got to do that.
Well, Coach, when you think about this journey, so many former players on the court as well, how special is it to see pro volleyball here and see how it's received?
To be honest, I'm blown away. And this is my first Supernova match. I've watched a couple on TV, and man, the crowd's great. They put on a great show. Level of play is really good, and I don't know, and the size of the crowd is pretty amazing. So this is great. Nebraska is the epicenter of volleyball in this country, and this is another example of it tonight.
Yeah, Harper, you know all about this playing at Nebraska. How does it transcend, though, to this pro level, too?
Why are you looking at me? I think it's great. You can feel the love from the former Nebraska players. So I think it just goes to show the fan base and how much love they have for the sport, but also former players like Katie and Kayla, who didn't even end their careers at Nebraska, but they show them love and they're here for them. So I just think it shows a lot of love and support from the fan base.
What's it like seeing Allie and Lindsay out here on the court?
I love it. I haven't seen them in forever, so it's really nice to see them, and we made a TikTok with Allie.
I love it. Well, Coach, handing the baton over to DBK, how special of a moment it is to see that transition and see the first practices start, beach volleyball season going?
Well, I've been checking in with her. She's got a lot going on, moving, selling houses, and trying to get situated here. And I peeked in a couple practices today, just a little bit, but I can see the excitement in her, and also I can see the pride she has and feel she wants to be great. She's going to do everything she can, and I also think these players, Harper and her teammates, are going to play their butts off for her. So I'm really excited to see them play. I think they have a chance to be awesome.
0 players enter the transfer portal. That's not always common when there's a coaching change. What does that say about the culture here at Nebraska?
Yeah, we talked about it after the press conference when he left, and I think me and Becca touched on it a little bit, but it's just the fact that we trust him to put us in good hands. So I think that just goes to show our trust for him and our coaching staff, and they're all still staying, so that means a lot to us, and we still have the same core group. So it's just nice to know that we're still going to have that same core group and we can still keep that culture.
Okay, the biggest question in the state right now is what's happening to the John Cook TikTok?
I made one on my account. If you want to make one on yours, we can.
I guess we're going to make one and come out.
So it's still going to happen?
Yes,
gonna happen.
Yeah. Unless he deleted that.
Yeah, we're just starving TikTok, so they really appreciate it when it comes out.
All right, I'll leave you guys on this. What will you miss most about each other, not having each other side by side throughout the season?
Well, Harper, go ahead.
No, you go first.
I'm going to miss, Harper. Actually, I've done 6 events in the last 5 days speaking, and Harper doesn't know this, but I talk about how Harper sneaks in my office and looks at the practice plan because she wants to know what we're doing, and then we'll talk.
But it's the same every day,
yeah.
so I don't.
And I'm going to miss that because we're obviously going to see each other in the gym, but it's just that little connection, that little time, or she'll send me a picture of her and Heinrich or something like that. That's kind of. Some of that will keep going, but that's what I'm going to miss.
Honestly, it's hard. I feel like I can't really beat that, but I think I'm just going to miss seeing him every day. I was telling him, I called him the other day, and Kelly's kind of working with the passers a little bit more, and I was really confused when I heard Kelly tell me to drop step, and it wasn't him. I told him that. I was waiting for him to yell at me. So I don't know. I'm just going to miss his presence and just miss seeing him every day, but I still call him, so it's fine.
Well, guys, thank you so much for the time, and thanks for coming out to the game.
Thanks.
Yeah.